All right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for clicking on the video. Let's watch this introduction. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time, the arcade version. Now this came out in 1991. This long playthrough is going out to YouTube No iTube, who requested a playthrough of Turtles in Time something like 6 months ago now or something. Maybe not 6 months, more like 6 weeks ago. However, we're finally getting around to it. The thing I like about these kinds of playthroughs is that you can just relax, you can chill out. We get unlimited credits, it's an arcade game. I've never beaten Turtles in Time, not that I can remember. It's been a long time if I have. And yeah, that being said, let's get into the gameplay right now. We're going to use Leonardo, and here we go.
This is April O'Neil reporting.
You got Krang taking the Statue of Liberty.
Hey, Krang, bring that statue back, you bloated beanbag.
Big Apple, 3 a.m. All right, let's turn it up. So, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade game, one of the best hack and slash arcade games ever to come out. I remember seeing the original one back at Chuck E. Cheese in Scarborough here, Scarborough, Ontario. I'm not from Scarborough, but I remember it was way back. I think the original Ninja Turtles game came out in, I think it was like 89. Whatever the case, we played it in Chuck E. Cheese. I remember playing it with my brother. When I saw it as a kid around 10 years old, I thought it was incredible. Couldn't wait to play it. So my parents gave me some tokens, and yeah, we were able to play some Ninja Turtles arcade game. Now, like I said, this is Turtles in Time. We're playing it on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles collection,
Pizza time.
which too happens to be brought out by Digital Eclipse. Look at that. And yeah, there's basically every Ninja Turtle game you can think of, old school Ninja Turtle game you can think of.
Prepare to die.
In one collection. Very good collection. You got the even have the Game Boy versions available. I think Digital Eclipse did a fantastic job with this. You can't really mess up, as far as I'm concerned, you can't really mess up a hack and slash game like this. Now, one thing about playthroughs like this too, though, is that you tend to get sloppy. You play like you're not, like dying doesn't matter, because it really doesn't, because you have unlimited credits. But we will try to play it as if we're in the arcade right now, trying to conserve our quarters. Does that take up health in this one? Alright, we got the first boss. Go. Baxter Stockman. One thing I will say about this game, I remember it's definitely longer than the first one. There we go, 3 attacks and then back off. Seems to work. Every time you hit start, you throw a quarter in, a simulated quarter in. Looks like we want to wait until Baxter Stockman hits the ground and then we start attacking. Keep your distance. When I was younger, like every other kid, I loved the Ninja Turtles. Turtles in Time, however, I didn't own it for the Super Nintendo. I didn't own the Hyperstone Heist, the equivalent for the Genesis, which is a different game altogether, but came out around the same time as Turtles in Time on the Super Nintendo. Always loved the boss battles. There you have it. It's very cool.
Alleycat Blues.
Alleycat Blues. Now I remember seeing this game. I got the filter there on the screen is a little off. There's lines all down the screen. You know what? We're gonna play with this filter anyways. I think this is the monitor filter. Whew. A lot going on. First time I saw this. Boom. There we go. It was at a video store called Jumbo Video. If you're in Canada, I don't know if it was in the States, but the thing I remember most about Jumbo Video was the arcade at the back of the video store here where I live. And free popcorn. So you can sit here and watch video games while eating their free popcorn. It's like there's a lot of variety to your moves. I don't know if we're going to be using Leo for the entire time. If this game will, if I do have to continue, if it'll force me to use Leo. Got these interesting looking robots. Awesome. You know what? We are going to switch the filter. We'll do the TV filter. That looks good. That looks better. I'm curious if the that move there takes health. Otherwise, that is our go-to. Whew! Lots of enemies here. There's variety to the moves in this as well. You can throw them at the screen, which is cool. I believe you just hold down when you're attacking them. And my favorite part about the Ninja Turtle games was the boss battles. Boom. You push down, you throw them. Rocket music. Pizza power. Excellent. Instant kills. Lots of variety for the foot soldiers. Lots of colors. The colors of the foot soldiers always reminded me of the movie The American Ninja Part 4. You ever seen that? American Ninja was big. Me and my brother loved those American Ninja movies. American Ninja 2 with Michael Dudikoff. That was my favorite. But American Ninja 4 was really cool. There we go. Metalhead, I believe his name is. I remember having this character when I was younger. 1, 2, back off. No, maybe 1, 2, 3. I remember too, we had all of the Ninja Turtle toys, which would have been great if we kept them. I remember having the pizza thrower, stick pizzas in it. It was put batteries in it and it would shoot pizzas. I remember having the Ninja Turtles blimp. All these old school Ninja Turtle toys. It was awesome. A lot of fun back then. Now, there are some people that claim the Super Nintendo version is even better than this version. I don't know how that could be. This is the arcade. But in all honesty, I've never... I've played the Super Nintendo version, but I've never beaten it. There we go. Glowing, can we... Ooh, died again. Shell shock. Kinds of jump kicks in this. There's the terrible form jump kick, and then there's the push down. I believe you get that one. And you'll notice they also have another move where you jump and you kind of flail around your swords.
Cowabunga!
So far, so good. And the arcade, it was always so... These games were always so much fun because you knew if you had enough money, you could beat them. The only problem with that was I was like 10 or 11 years old. I didn't have the money to beat them. I remember seeing my brother, however, once. Shoot. He brought $20 to play the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It was at the convenience store.
My toes! My toes!
My toes, my toes! And yeah, he was able to beat it with 20 bucks. I believe a couple of other kids helped join in near the end against Shredder. Did I say Shedder? Against the dog Shedder. Very, very cool though. Gotta be quick to escape those. Those alien-looking creatures. Lots of variety, lots of variety. And remember, games like this were a dime a dozen back in the day, so to find one that you really liked, you couldn't go wrong with the Ninja Turtles. Obviously, the popularity of the Ninja Turtles ended up spawning movies, cartoons, comic books. I remember I had the old gritty black and white comic books back in the day. My brother did, actually. I ended up buying them later in life. Right now, I actually own the Last Ronin. What would you call them? Graphic novels? There's 3 of them. I got 2 of them. The Last Ronin's a fantastic, fantastic story. So if you ever get a chance,
Pizza time!
check them out. Alright, getting attacked by aliens left and right. Is there a way to escape these? Get up as high as you can. There you go, that's what you do. You get up as high as you can, jump as high as you can, and slash. There we go. Excellent.
My patience is wearing thin. I'm banishing you to a time warp from which you will never return.
There you go. Hence the name Turtles in Time.
Prehistoric Turtlesaurus.
BC at 25 or 2 billion. I don't know. I don't know where we are. Prehistoric though, dinosaur time. A lot of foot soldiers in the past here. And the voice for the Shredder there, not Uncle Phil, like in the cartoon. Definitely the best voice for Shredder. I remember hearing about that though, hearing that he was the voice for Shredder, and I obviously never knew that back in the day. And yeah, it was pretty cool to find out because once you heard it, that was it. Once you heard it, you couldn't hear anything else. You couldn't hear anybody else but Uncle Phil. You know, playing Ninja Turtles, we always end up going down memory lane. The original Ninja Turtles from 1990, I believe it was 1990 or 91, was the best Ninja Turtle movie in my opinion. I had the privilege of seeing it again in the theater for its anniversary. I think it was the 35-year anniversary. There we go. And it was incredible. It was so cool to see in the theater again. I actually took a girl and my kids with me, and we saw it in the theater. It was fantastic. And I tell you, the first movie really holds up to this day. So far, I believe we would have spent $1 on this so far. Green Archer foot soldiers. And again, this is the medium difficulty, so this is what the default was in the arcade for the most part. I've got two. You can double tap forward and. I thought you could.
Forgot the sunscreen.
Forgot of the sunscreen. Unlike Golden Axe, you can't ride the dinosaurs. Popping in more quarters.
Forgot the sunscreen.
I wish I would have seen this in the arcade more back in the day. Like I said, I only saw it once, and it was at a video store in my city. And I never really got to play it much there. One thing I did notice, though, was the intro, the song. There was actual lyrics to the song. I thought that was incredible. As a kid, I thought it was the coolest thing ever. Alright, what do we have here? We have a blob. Konami was the king of these hack and slash games back in the day. X-Men, The Simpsons, all good ones. Sunset Riders. Capcom had some good ones too, though. Knights of the Round, Capcom. That was a good one. Then we had Sega with Golden Axe. Golden Axe was one of my favorites. The original Golden Axe. Back in the day. Blob, man. This is it. You can serve quarters, a couple of slashes, and then back off.
Man, I just had a shower.
Just had a shower? So what is he talking about? What is he throwing at me? Soap? The arcade, the original Ninja Turtles, the battle with Krang and Shredder, you were looking at $5 to $10 easily. I wonder if it's going to be like that in this. I believe this one, the end version of Shredder, is the Super Shredder. Could be wrong. I love the massive explosions too. Awesome. That's right. We are on the pirate
Skull
ship.
and crossbones.
Skull and Crossbones, and it shows you who the boss is there. It's either Toka or Razor, or Razor, or however you say his name.
My toes, my toes.
You'll be getting that a lot of this, I believe. Very catchy music. Oh, you can't step on those little boards sticking out of the ground there.
My toes.
You'll end up, yes, getting a board to the face. Very cool. Lots of variety in this. For some reason, these Ninja Turtle games too always remind me of the Back to the Future movies. I know there's zero relation except for the time that they came out, kind of thing. But there's something ingrained in my brain when it comes to the Ninja Turtles and the Back to the Future movies. I must have, when I was younger, I'm thinking maybe when we went to Chuck E. Cheese and I played the first Ninja Turtles, I'm thinking maybe that day I had watched Back to the Future or something. I don't know. Back to the Future came out a couple years before, I believe. But for some reason, I always relate the two.
Ooh, I feel seasick.
I always loved the little voice clips in this movie too. Or sorry, in this game also. Great music too. I'm curious, the Nintendo version of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the arcade game, had more stages than the arcade. So I'm wondering if the Super Nintendo version of this has more stages as well. We're playing the arcade version,
Forgot the sun cream.
but I'm still curious.
Forgot the sun cream. Pizza time.
Raining, we're gonna get a boss battle coming up soon.
I feel seasick.
There we go. Right on that board. There we go. Ah, it's Toka and Razor. Woo. Just like Bebop and Rocksteady in the original Ninja Turtles, the two, they're fighting both of them at the same time. They are friggin' crazy. Couple of shots, back off. They're both very active though. Yo! I always loved when you would die, you'd have about 3 or 4 seconds of invincibility. I always loved the hype boss music as well. But I tell you, games like this though are always better with friends. Look at that. Just like Bebop and Rocksteady, they crash into each other also. This is the part of the game where you lose all your money. As a kid, you'd be hoping that your parents are standing close to you with pockets full of change. Looks like you can get the mid. Whew. Ran out of quarters in this part. I believe in this collection there's actually playthroughs included where the Ninja Turtles don't even get hit. You can watch it played. Played to perfection, basically. They also included, just like in the Ninja Turtle 2 movie, they turn into their true forms. Come on, come close. No, just sitting there. I was gonna say, I think she's stuck against the wall. Beat her without dying. Him. Oh, we can't.
Let big shell.
I always liked when their colors were glowing too. That's how you knew they were almost dead. There you have it. Little snapping turtle.
Cowabunga.
Very cool. So far, a lot of fun. Next up, we're in the Wild
Bury
West.
my shell at Wounded Knee.
1885. I believe Leatherface is the boss. When you grab your foot soldier, you grab the foot soldier too, you can attack the other foot soldiers around you, and you slam them back and forth. Very cool, fast-paced music.
Ooh, I feel seasick.
You hear that? You know a horse is coming by? Keep throwing those quarters in. I always loved hearing the speech in the music as well.
Ooh, I
See
feel
here.
seasick.
Hey! Hey! Whew. Holy crap, there's a lot of enemies at this point. This game would have absolutely taken your money. Holy crap. There is included in this version as well. There's the rewind feature. There's also God mode, I believe, where you don't take any damage. I don't think that's needed, as you have infinite credits. Definitely don't need the pizza yet. Probably won't need the pizza either.
Pizza time.
Look at that. Oof. There's a mess here.
Ooh, I feel seasick.
Oof. That took off 3 bars of health right there. If you push both buttons at the same time, you'll get that attack. Similar to the original Ninja Turtles. Oof. Didn't get anybody. No, the odds are against me. I believe too, though, when you play with extra or with other players, they actually add more enemies. That right there's a little unfair. That's a little unfair right there. Gotta do your special attack.
Oh, goody. Fresh turtles for lunch.
Fresh turtles for lunch. 2 hits on Leatherface. If you can.
Pizza time.
Maybe 1 hit. Oh, he's already, remember that. Yeah, I think it's 1 hit and back off. 2 more credits in there. Oh. Try to get him with your special attack. Like I said, because you know you have infinite credits, sometimes you just neglect a strategy altogether. We're trying to play with a bit of one. Every time he hits me, he laughs. He hits me a lot. on. Oof. Well, I gotta get your distance. Very cool. How on earth does anyone beat this entire game without getting hit? I guess it's just knowing the strategies other than just hack and slash. I'm telling you, in the arcade right now, you'd be sweating your nuts off. The adrenaline would be pumping. You'd be chewing on gum and eating candy. There we go. Looks like the future.
Neon Night Riders.
2020, ladies and gentlemen. It is 2026. This is the future. We're on hoverboards of sorts. Holy crap. So, like I said, this came out in 1991. This is how the future was depicted in 1991. Here we are, 6 years later, dumber than ever. Unbelievable. Very, very cool. Lots of enemies. Oh my goodness. Too many.
Let it show.
There we go. Can't believe this is what we thought 2020 was going to be like. I tell you, pushing the both buttons at the same time, you're not always going to get the results you want. A lot of the time you end up jumping and kicking. Or the robots. These are like the Mouser style robots. When I was younger, I used to love drawing the Ninja Turtles too. I would love to draw the ones from the black and white comic books. I remember there was a friend of mine in school, and we would draw the Ninja Turtles, and then we would go around and ask the students which ones they liked better, which picture they liked better. He was into drawing the Archie style Ninja Turtles. Like I said, I would draw the more graphic, more detailed Ninja Turtles from the black and white comics. But I still have a couple of those pictures around, if you believe it. Believe it or not. I would love drawing the Shredder too from those black and white comics.
Pizza time.
Get this guy out of the way. My goodness. He just takes off. We have the flying Krang in the background.
Face the wrath of Super Krang.
Super Krang, excellent. Definitely don't remember this battle. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get your distance and back off. Got tree trunk legs. Out of the way of his sector style missiles. He's not glowing yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more quarters in there. Shape now. Do you remember this battle in 2020? I remember hearing about it on the news. Always fun returning to a game like this. Every once in a while you need it. Just mindless button mashing goodness. great rock and hectic music. Here we go.
You're going to pay.
You're going to pay. Excellent. How many stages do we have left? 35 minutes we are into this video.
Starbase, where no turtle has gone before.
2100. Here we go. I believe this is the last stage.
I'm trapped.
I think it takes one slash for those baddies. That move is your best friend. Hey, hey, hey! Oh crap.
I'm trapped.
There'll be a lot of jump kicks for those bad boys.
Pizza power.
452 enemies we've slaughtered so far. Oof. Here we go. That move is your best friend in this. Here we go, nice. Oof. Foot soldiers throwing the, hell, those are drones. The orange foot soldiers would throw boomerangs in the original Ninja Turtles. Very cool attention to detail in this too. There's a lot going on. Even the stages. Yes, yes. They did a great job with the music. It really keeps you motivated, excited to keep playing. Glad that that move doesn't take any health off.
Now I'm too cool.
Shoot, didn't get the pizza in time.
Now I'm too cool. Pizza time. Now I'm too cool.
Uh-oh. Lights out. Oof. Out of the way. Lights flickering off and on.
Forgot the sun cream.
There we go.
Power!
Excellent.
Forgot the sun cream.
Didn't get much chance to recover there. I do love the I love the explosion effects in this too. Knew that was there. Knew it. Crap.
I feel seasick.
Seasick. Shell shock. All right, I sense boss time.
You shellheads are dead.
Oh wow. Another version of Krang.
Electric shell.
I believe there's a lot of jumping in this.
I'm trapped.
Oof. It's gonna be tough.
Anyone got a pin?
The first Ninja Turtles, if you took too long on certain bosses, Baxter Stockman actually has the fly. You would end up he would end up taking off. You wouldn't even have to beat him. I wonder if that's gonna be like this.
I'm trapped.
keep one around, and then he won't keep dropping them, but he does.
I'm trapped! I'm trapped!
Brutal battle. Can you imagine this in the arcade? Oh man, I'm losing all my money.
Anyone got a pin?
Flashing? Okay, he is flashing. There we go. We're not doing much damage to him, that's for sure.
I'm trapped!
Come on, baby, come on. More credits.
I'm trapped!
I think that bubble also kills you automatically.
I'm trapped!
I love how I'll just call it UFO. The UFO that he's in has a foot on the front. Very cool. Like you said, attention to detail in this one.
I'm trapped!
My goodness, can you imagine the amount of money you'd spend at this time?
Anyone got a pin?
I don't know what you would focus on more. Those little annoying robots.
Anyone got a pin?
Krang. It looks like one hit and then you back off though. Back off. Now he's not dropping them. Shredder's all pissed off in the background.
Anyone got a pin?
Even the hit detection for this boss is kind of crappy.
That hole's our way home.
Look at
Let's
that.
go.
One of those battles again where I didn't beat him. Like I was saying about Baxter in the first one.
Technodrome, the final shell shock.
1991, here we go. This is it. We have Shredder. Very cool. Shredder looks awesome.
Turtle Soup, my favorite.
Awesome music. 1, 2, 3. Wonder if he can turn you into a baby turtle in this one. One hit like in the original. Look at that, there does it. See if we can do it with 7. Definitely one hit back off. When you hear that whoop, that means you hit him. Very, very elusive, that's for sure. Almost looks like he's blocking you too. He is glowing. A little bit of recovery time to that move. I do like that it's just the two of us. Escaping everything now. Oh, he does turn you
My
into,
battle.
turns you into a baby turtle. I do like that it's there's not 2 shredders in this also, like in the first one. Oh, crap. Is that exclusive. But see, when you were in the arcade, if you were at a battle like this, if you had the money, you couldn't stop. You had to keep going. Otherwise, what was the point of even playing? It's glowing like crazy. That's how you know he's almost dead. He's almost beaten. You'd sit there trying to conserve the last of your quarters. We just gotta hit him a few more times. Oh, he's pissed off. I don't think I blinked there at all. There he is. Very cool. Not Super
The
Shredder.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, our 4 reptilian heroes, have overcome the Arc villain Shredder.
Yay! And there you have it. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time, out to YouTube, no iTube. That was a fun playthrough, not too bad. In the arcade, it would have taken you about 45 minutes. Excellent. So thank you for the request, my friend. I am curious now, though, if the Super Nintendo version is longer, has more stages, what's included in that one. Because for some reason I could have swore that Super Shredder was one of the bosses. But anyways, if you checked out the video, I do appreciate it. We'll get back to some Mortal Kombat content very soon. However, this was a nice break from the chaos of Mortal Kombat. Thank you very much for the request once again. Enjoy the rest of your day, ladies and gentlemen. I am Darryl Tsung. Game over.